Florida Halloween. Family magic or full-on horror? This is an easy, step-by-step guide on how to plan it smarter. Have no stress, save time and money, avoid crowds when possible, and make the most of your trip. We'll help you choose the right event and avoid some big mistakes. Halloween in Florida is not just a day with pumpkins and candy. It's a whole season. It usually kicks off in mid-August and runs all the way through early November. So, if you're planning a fall trip to Orlando, chances are you'll run into two major Halloween events: Halloween Horror Nights at Universal and Mickey's Not So Scary Party at Disney. Halloween Horror Nights is an after-dark event that turns the park into a full-blown horror den. There are tons of haunted houses. These are themed walkthroughs with live actors, fog machines, sound and light effects, and incredibly detailed decorations. This year's Halloween Horror Nights features 10 haunted houses. Some are based on major horror franchises that many of you know. They are inspired by Stranger Things, The Last of Us, Universal Monsters, and other big names. Others are original concepts created by Universal designers. It's all very realistic and seriously spooky. Terrifier is one of the most talked about houses this year. The Orlando version offers two paths: a wet pass with water effects, intense scents, and interactive elements, and a dry pass that's without those wet sensory elements. And if you choose the wet route, bring a poncho or protective gear. And be ready. Sensory effects, including smells, sound design, fog, and lighting, are being used even more this year. Throughout the park, there are also scare zones. These are areas where creepy characters can jump out on you from the shadows, fog, or even right on the path. It's a full-on immersive experience, and Universal really knows how to scare people. Wait times for the most popular haunted houses can reach 1 to 2 hours or more during peak nights like Fridays, Saturdays, and Halloween week. To minimize waiting, arrive as soon as the event opens and try to go on a weekday if it's possible. You can also consider buying the Express Pass to skip the main lines for haunted houses and shows. It's an extra cost, but it can save you hours, especially if you only have one night. Tickets are sold by date and are separate from regular park admission. So make sure the date on your ticket matches the night you plan to attend. Each haunted house takes 3 to 5 minutes to pass it through, but again, keep in mind the waiting time. Most guests spend 6 to 8 hours at the event. This event is not recommended for kids under 13. Even for adults, some moments can be intense. Now on to Disney. That's fun for the whole family. They go into a completely different direction. This event is made for families and young children. The whole park is beautifully decorated with pumpkins, lights, garlands, and cozy fall vibes. Guests are allowed to wear costumes, even adults, which is rare for Disney. There are trick-or-treat stations all over the park where you can collect buckets of candy. One of the highlights is the Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular, a nighttime show featuring Disney villains. There's also the Boo to You Halloween Parade, where characters march in Halloween costumes. And it all ends with a spooky-themed fireworks show, inspired by Jack Skellington and The Nightmare Before Christmas. You can enter the park as early as 4 p.m., even though the official party starts at 7. That gives you a few bonus hours at a lower ticket price, and so you can enjoy the rides before the party really kicks off. A little tip: don't rush to see the first parade. Wait for the second one. It's usually much less crowded and easier to find a good viewing spot. It's fun, colorful, and not scary at all. Even little kids will feel totally safe and relaxed there. Just keep in mind, the party runs until midnight. Little ones might get tired toward the end. Ticket tips, costumes, and planning. Tickets to Halloween Horror Nights are available on their official website, universalorlando.com. Tickets for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party are available through their special event page. Undercover Tourist often offers small discounts or some added bonuses if you buy through their website. Costumes are allowed at Disney, but there are restrictions. Only kids can wear masks. Costumes shouldn't be too long or cover the face. And Universal does not allow costumes for guests. Only the scare actors get to dress up. And if you're looking for something less crowded or just something more unique, Orlando has plenty of local and seasonal Halloween events that are totally worth checking out. SeaWorld Spooktacular is perfect for younger kids. It's a daytime event with trick-or-treat stations spread throughout the park, friendly costumed characters, bright photo spots, and mini parades. And the best part, it's all included with regular park admission. Legoland Trick or Treat is a Lego-style Halloween party at the park in Winter Haven. There's a ton for kids to do, from creative building areas and mini performances to glowing nightlights and trick-or-treating throughout the park. Gatorland's Gators, Goats and Goblins mixes Halloween fun with Florida wildlife. You'll see real alligators and spooky decorations, lots of interactive shows, and it's really great for all ages. Scream and Stream is a drive-through haunted attraction. You'll stay in your car and drive through a dark, creepy route filled with live actors, special effects, and spooky soundscape. It's less intense than walking haunted houses, and definitely something different. Also, local haunted houses and escape rooms are all over Orlando, especially during Halloween season. Places like Petrified Forest and Morton Manor in Old Town are very popular. Most are geared toward teens and adults, but some have options for younger kids too. And don't forget about pumpkin patches, fall festivals, and corn mazes. Local farms turn into cozy fall playgrounds with hair rides, kid-friendly games, cornfield labyrinths, and food trucks. And here are some practical tips for your trip. Most likely you will arrive in Orlando International Airport. The drive from the airport to major parks usually takes 25 to 35 minutes, depending on traffic. Transportation from the airport. Taxi service, Uber or Lyft usually takes $35 to $60 one way. Renting a car is a good option if you plan to explore the area, but keep in mind that parking usually costs from $30. Shuttle services. Some hotels offer complimentary shuttles. You can also book private or shared shuttles like Mears or Super Shuttle for $15 to $30 per person, and be sure to check it in advance. Where to stay? These are best areas for Halloween trip. Lake Buena Vista Disney Resort area. It's best for visiting Disney World and SeaWorld. They have family-friendly hotels, many with free shuttles to the park. Some Disney hotels offer early park entry, which is perfect for getting a head start during party night. Rates from $140 to $400 per night. International Drive Convention Center area. Great value for money, convenient for Universal Studios, SeaWorld, and Icon Park. Plenty of budget hotels, restaurants, and outlet malls nearby. Many hotels offer scheduled shuttle services. Just confirm times ahead of your stay. Rates from $90 to $200 per night. Universal Resort Area, City Walk. Best choice if you're going to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal. Universal hotel guests can get free express pass, with which you can skip the lines, and it's a huge time saver during the party. Early park admission, easy access by walking pass or complimentary water taxi or shuttle to the park. Rates from $200 to $600 per night. If you're planning to attend Halloween Horror Nights party and buying your express pass separately, it may be cheaper and more convenient to just book a Universal hotel that includes it. Transport. Free hotel shuttle, including buses, boats, and even the monorail. This is often the most convenient option, especially if you're visiting Disney or Universal. It's seamless, frequent, and designed to synchronize with park hours. Many non-Disney or Universal hotels also offer shuttle services. They can be 1 or 2 rides in the morning and in the evening. Keep in mind that these shuttle services might be limited, especially during peak seasons and holidays. Always double check at check-in, and you might need to use a taxi. Uber or Lyft? Actually, Uber and Lyft are the most popular ways to get around Orlando. A typical trip from a hotel to Disney or Universal usually costs $10 to $25 per ride. They're often faster and more flexible than hotel shuttle services, especially if you're staying out late for parades or fireworks, or if you missed the last shuttle, or you just don't want to be on a group schedule. Rental car is a good option if you plan to visit multiple parks or stay outside the main tourist areas if you prefer quieter living, or if you would like to take a day trip to the shore. And a day trip to the shore is actually a hidden gem that you can't miss. And it's easier than you think, just a straight 45-minute drive from Orlando. And what you'll find there is arguably the most magical slice of Florida's entire shoreline. Wide open beaches, ocean views with cruise ships passing by, and most importantly, some of the richest and most concentrated wildlife in the entire state. No crowds, free parking almost everywhere. And our first stop is a 2-hour guided boat tour through the legendary waters of the Indian River Lagoon, home to one of the highest concentrations of wild dolphins in the world. Thanks to the unique natural conditions and the location by the Cape Canaveral Locks, this area draws in incredible marine life, offering rare, up-close encounters with dolphins, manatees, and other wildlife. We do see dolphins on every single trip, without exceptions, and often in large, playful groups. They love riding the boat's wake, showing off jumps, and sometimes even bringing their babies along for the ride. These dolphins are social, curious, and absolutely unforgettable. Our tours run every 2 hours, and we have a very strict schedule, so it's easy to plan around. They are led by experienced captains who are also expert guides, and they include fascinating stories about local wildlife, space launches, and cruise ships. It's also fully refundable in case of bad weather, so no stress, no risk. And here is a little local secret. Morning and early afternoon weather on the shore is almost always beautiful, even if the forecast looks gloomy inland. Booking info and tour times are linked in the description. After the tour, just a few minutes away, you'll find one of Florida's most iconic beaches. Wide sandy shores, gentle waves, and lots of space. Free beach parking is available at Alan Shepard Park, Laurie Wilson Park, and Cherry Down Park. For stunning ocean views, take a stroll down the Cocoa Beach Pier, a classic wooden pier stretching out over the Atlantic. You'll find restaurants, bars, live music, souvenir shops. It's a beautiful place for dining with a water view. And there are also plenty of other waterfront restaurants with views of cruise ships and passing boats. The whole experience, from the boat tour to beach time and a relaxing waterfront lunch, takes 4 to 5 hours, depending on how long you want to linger. So, if you only have half a day to spare, this is one of the best ways you can spend it. And if you've got more time, consider adding a visit to the Kennedy Space Center. It's just a short drive from the coast, but keep in mind, the experience there typically takes 3 to 5 hours, so plan accordingly. We hope this video helped you figure out the best way to spend Halloween in Florida, whether you're heading to theme parks or planning something different. Don't forget to check out our other videos about local tips, hidden gems, and family-friendly adventures around Space Coast and Orlando areas. We live here, we work here, and we're excited to help you discover the best of it. Have a fun, safe, and spooky Halloween! And maybe we'll meet you by the ocean.